Hello and welcome to round 4 of our League Cup. We have double Juans on screen, Juan Garcia and Juan Salazar. And for the sake of clarity, I will be calling Juan Garcia J and Juan Salazar will be Juan. So Juan Garcia, or J, is playing Darkrai with a few tech cards like Volcanion EX and you can see the active Tauros, which is something you don't typically see. And on the right hand side, you have Juan Salazar, who's playing the Volcanion, who we saw from the last round. So we see Darkrai and Oblivion Wing Yveltal hitting the field. Jay going over the options in his hand. Here we'll see a pass on to Juan Salazar's turn. We'll see a Floatstone going on to the active Volcanion. A Trainer's Mail. Gonna let Juan look for another item or trainer card that he needs. We do see him eyeing that N. I don't know if he has a supporter in hand, but that's a pretty good option. We also see an energy card, probably going to be used for a steam up. Or he could Ultra Ball, discard the energy, and then energy retrieval to get it back. So we see an Ultra Ball discarding that, and he just got off the Trainer's Mail. And we'll see a Hoopa hit the field with that Scoundrelling ability. Going to let him search for 3 EX Pokemon. See a Shaman, Volcanion, and Salamence. As I mentioned in round 3, Salamence can be problematic for decks like Darkrai, who rely on a lot of EXs to attack. So you have, typically a Darkrai in play. If you play the Hoopa, you might have to deal with that. Or Shamans. And then we'll see Max Elixir going to hit that Fire Energy, put it on Salamence. Gonna start charging that up, ready to attack. Juan has yet to play supporter. I believe he has a Skyfield in his hand as well. So he could very easily get a ton of Volcanions into play this turn. We'll see the Energy Cube will get back 1 Fire Energy. Gonna discard it using Steam Up and then a setup for 6. Gonna be a great turn 1 here. We see a Skyfield in his hand. A Baby Volcanion hits the field. And a Trainer's Mail. So let's see what he grabs off this Trainer's Mail. A Floatstone. Probably going to be put onto Hoopa or Volcanion, just so he can't be stalled with a Lysander play. So this is a matchup that's, I would think is pretty even in the long run, depending on the build of the Darkrai deck. I typically play it with double Hex Maniac, which comes in very handy late game. So eventually I'll be able to one-shot Volcanions, and with Hex Maniac they won't be able to one-shot me. So we see a Lysander. I'm going to bring up that Darkrai, start putting some damage on it. Should be 50 damage with the Steam Up and the Power Heater here. And we'll see it's on to Jay's turn. So Jay has the option to limit down Juan's bench. So let's see what Juan decides to discard. Yeah, discard that Hoopa. And the Shaman. And the Baby Volcanion. We'll see a Fighting Fury Belt going onto that Oblivion Wing Yveltal. Attachment for the turn. And an N. So here Jay's looking for either a Floatstone or Escape Rope. Something to get that Darkrai out of the active position. You want to start using Oblivion Wing to get back some of these dark energies. With Dark Pulse, the more energy that you have in play, the more damage it does. So we see a Delinquent via Seeker, double colorless, no Floatstone just yet. We do have an EXP share in hand, going to attach that to that Yveltal, and a pass onto Juan's turn. You see another Max Elixir. I don't think he's failed one yet. So we see an attachment onto that Salamence, getting ready for a Beastly Fang. And N. Going into Juan's hand. Deciding where to attach this energy. So he maxes that one, yeah. So he still has an attachment. A Steam Up and an N. So we'll see both players shuffle up, drawing 6 new cards. Jay is hoping to draw a Floatstone, something to get his Darkrai out of the active position. Juan's hoping to draw a Stadium to be able to put down some more Volcanions. And we'll just see probably a second Steam Up, I would assume. Yeah, Steam Up number 2. An attachment for the turn, then a Power Heater. Going to attach 2 more energy to one of his Volcanion EXs. So yeah, deciding, yeah. So we'll see a Power Heater attaching 2 energy. And can Jay draw a Floatstone or Escape Rope to get out of this active position? He did get the Escape Rope off the trainer's mail, so that option is available to him. Or he can go for the Max Elixir. Maybe he has a Floatstone in hand that he can use. So you do see him choose that Max Elixir off the top. So both of these decks rely fairly heavily on the Max Elixir to get that quick damage going, but they both do play Pokemon that bring back energy from the discard pile, right? So you have Volcanion on one side with Power Heater, and then on the other side you have the original Energy Accelerator Oblivion Wing, at least in the XY sets. So we see an energy going out to Tauros, a Ninja Boy switching Tauros to Darkrai. So that was a pretty cool play. And then we will see a Floatstone onto the active Darkrai. Going to start being able to attack with, he chooses the active, or the bench Darkrai. Max Elixir, gonna hit the Dark Energy, attach it to a Veltop. That's a pretty good play. And we'll see a Dark Pulse coming out pretty soon. It should be doing 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 damage. So that should be 100 damage, I believe. Back onto Juan's turn. Can he move this baby Volcanion out of the active position? Can he get a knockout with one of his Volcanions on the bench? Looking at the amount of fire energy in his hand, I don't think so. But he might have an energy retrieval on, which I'm pretty sure he has an energy retrieval in his hand. If so, he'd be able to take a knockout on a Darkrai. So we'll see one Steam Up. A Lysander gonna bring up that damaged Darkrai. And we'll see a Power Heater being able to knock out that with Steam Up. Back onto Jay's turn. So we see another energy being attached to that Oblivion Wing Yveltal with the XP share. And we'll see an Oblivion Wing this turn, knocking out the big Volcanion, accelerating some dark energy onto that Yveltal. Onto Juan's turn. Once again, pretty interesting position. If he can get the right amount of energy in his hand, he can one-shot or any of these Pokemon. He could either remove all the energy that's on that Yveltal with the XP share, or if you have the Lysander in hand, you can go for the Darkrai. So we'll see what Juan decides to do here. Right now, that Salamence isn't doing too much. Let's see it. Energy retrieval after steam up, second steam up, and attachment for the turn. Via Seeker, gonna bring up that Darkrai. And we'll see a Volcanic Heat for 190 damage, just destroying that Darkrai. That active Yveltal, or the Yveltal with the EX here now, has 4 energy on it. Another energy hitting Yveltal. What can you do here? You'll see a reverse rally coming down, discarding that Parallel City and N. So, really, what options does Jay have? Let's think about it. Could Darkness Blade. That's an option. Hit him for 100. Hopefully, he can't, draw on energy for the bench Volcanion. So I think that's what we're going to see. You're going to see a Darkness Blade. And it's, I can't tell. I think it's a Tails. Doing 100 damage, 110 damage with the Reverse Valley. See a whiff on the Max Elixir. That could be the first whiff I've seen, I think, from Juan. I could be wrong. But does Juan have the energy to retreat? And he does have a Shaman setting up for 4 cards. He does have an energy in hand. Could attach. It's going to go ahead and to retreat into Volcanion EX. And we'll see another Volcanic Heat for the knockout. Dealing exactly 130 damage. And we'll just see Jay concede the game. Can't do much without Darkrai's. He didn't have much more energy in the deck anyways. So yeah. There is no round 5. Everyone decided to concede. So we'll come back with top 8. Thanks for watching. Bye.